Holy cow, my first step down here, I almost slid right down. That's not a good way to start. Okay, it almost took me, I guess, just a little over 4.5 hours to drive right to the spot. So this is where I start coming in on this creek. And I left 5 trail cams and 6 trail cams and a big jar of peanut butter. So see if we got anything on there. Supposedly the cougar population up here is just insane too. So yes, this is one spooky place that really freaks me out going into. It's just such a dangerous hike in here too. The rocks and stuff. I basically just climb up the stream. And last time, the first couple hours of coming up here, there was no water until I hit that higher pocket. So I don't know, about 2.5 hours, I guess, hiking, and then I started coming across water. So it's been about 1.5 months now, so we'll see how much this has dried up. But yeah, I feel like I have to have my head on a swivel every time I'm up here. Okay. It's dead quiet in here today too. That adds to the creepiness of it all. I've been climbing for about an hour now. And I don't know, I hear the jays, that's about it. It's really creepy in here today. It's always creepy in here actually. Look at some of the different rock you come across. This white rock just sitting on top here. It's an oddity. Doesn't blend in with any other rock in the area. That scared me. That's something behind me. Yeah. Look at this guy. Looks very unusual compared to anything else around here. Okay, continue on. Okay, I'm at about the 2-hour mark of my hike, and I still haven't found any water. Oh, now I have to figure out where I put my trail cams. It's been about 2.5 hours, so good ways up here. It's interesting though, you got no water down below, and I guess it's just must be all bedrock up here that holds traps of water in little pockets or something. Mountain lions and wolves and bears would come down to these drinking holes, so I've got them in some of the deeper pockets, so hopefully I got some great shots, maybe even some Sasquatch. Here, about 3 hours into our hike now, and this is a next water pocket I found right here, so it's pretty deep. I know I put a trail cam around here somewhere, so I gotta figure out where I put it. For sure I put it up there somewhere. So I didn't want it too close to the water, thinking that the water would trigger the motion. Oh, that's weird. I'm going to continue up. I can't keep looking for this. Fuck, there it is right there. You got to be kidding me. Something or somebody ripped that out of the ground and just tossed it right there. At least he didn't steal my I steal my trail cam. But is that ever weird, eh? I'm positive I had that right over there somewhere, pointing down to the water hole. Holy fuck, I have to check that out, but I gotta keep walking because there's other ones that are a long ways up. Okay, I'm gonna leave this down here so I don't lose it. That was so strange. Holy shit. Okay. Whew, it's so hard to go through here with a big pack on because you're catching on everything. It's starting to get really steep in here now. I should be getting close to where I found those shells last time. It is a brutal climb today. I think I've over 4 hours. I figure I'd be up there by now. These are the areas that in my last video when I came up here, people said they heard voices. I had somebody with me. And like today, there's nobody with me. So that is very creepy. Thought I'd go a little bit further, see if I can find anything else interesting up here, but I forgot how long and how grueling it is. It's interesting that there's not many rocks that are that dark and that white around here. There's another piece right there. And right there. Interesting, eh? Other stuff. Kind of like that color. Lighter. Okay, I gotta continue. Holy cow, I forgot how steep it was. It just keeps going. I gotta take a break. I must be getting close. Here's what I found, those sticks. I figure somebody had to place some like this. They're just not gonna fall like that. Trail that comes right down there, all the way down to these water sources that don't seem to dry up. But you know, anytime I see anything like this, anybody could have done this. Ever since I was a kid, I heard about these Sasquatch, and now that I'm retired and have time and like to make videos, get in the backwoods and try to find any evidence I can, but so far everything I've found could easily be man-made or man-done, even some of the screams and stuff. And I was getting out into some really, really remote areas trying to find some different spots because I literally found nothing. And I came across this old guy and he's waving frantically at me, and so found out that he didn't have a jack and he had a flat tire and he was up there for days. And then he's asked me why I was in these areas, and I told him that I was looking for these creatures. And I found out that he's a prospector, and I guess he's found a couple really good veins of gold in some of these mountains. And he goes up there with his gold detector and climbs up the dried creek beds and river beds right up to the top. And some of the nuggets that he showed me was incredible. And that's when he told me that he comes across these beings that he has no interest in whatsoever, in these Sasquatch. And he thinks that his dog went off one day when they were around and it disappeared. He figured that they probably ate it. So he told me about this spot here, and he said if I get up to the top, I'm going to see some real cool stuff. But he doesn't want me to bring anybody in here until he feels that he's kind of cleaned out all the gold. I have no interest in going through it, but that's what he thinks. That I'm going to bring people up here and going to steal his gold that he's found. Good luck with that. Anyways, when I first came up here, I heard some crazy whistles all around me, and it scared the shit out of me. And I went home, and I figured it was cougars. Cougars make a weird call like that, but still, I have no idea. And then the second time I came up here, I found these shells way up in this creek bed. Abalone shells, what I haven't seen when I was a kid. And so I set up a bunch of trail camps up there. The first one I came across, it's like somebody pushed it down. So that's very strange. So it's going to be interesting to see what I find up on these ones here. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get up here today. Man, I'm getting really beaten up. Once again, there's no wind. I definitely heard something. Loud crack up there. It's thick up here, holy cow. Here, something scurries up there and goes through. Let's continue through there, eh? Definitely like Jurassic Park in here. No doubt about it. I saw something in there. That was creepy. I gotta walk through this area too. Shit, going through all this shit is it's really starting to take its toll on me. God, I must be in here for a good 5 hours now. Started to freak out. I thought for sure I'd be able to get higher up in the mountains today. Oh man, this sucks. What adds to it all too is that these areas are so slippery. You gotta be so careful. All the rocks are all really wet through here. Add to it. That's the last thing you want to do is break something out here. You're definitely going to be eaten by something. Like something crawls through up these logs and then out there. Get that feeling, hey? Yes. Getting that feeling. Whoa, I swear it didn't seem to be that grueling as it is this time. Unless I took a wrong turn or something. There's a big pocket of water here, I remember. Like a big pool. Now there's just that. This was all nice big pool. God, I don't know how much farther I can go. Yeah, definitely don't recommend going into such remote countryside without having somebody with you. Watch your back. My wife thought I was a complete asshole going out here by myself today. So I have to get back. There's no if, ands, and buts. But the further you get in here, even as a kid, we didn't go much off side the logging roads, maybe down to the river to fish. But it's a whole different feeling when you get hours and hours off a logging road into these areas. Shit. I just feel like you get swallowed right up in here. Oh, okay. There's a whole bunch of real big down trees, so I had to go around it. Now I'm trying to make my way back down the creek. It's a long ways down, holy shit. Deeper water, so I should be coming into some trail cams now. Okay, now I'm at one of the deepest pockets right here. So I know I put a trail cam down here somewhere. Or maybe it's a little further up. I'm getting close. Holy cow, I'm sweating like crazy. But yeah, wow, it really holds the water up here. There's almost nothing everywhere else. Okay, a bit more of this crazy shit to go up, and hopefully I'm almost there. Hopefully I got some good stuff in those cameras. Starting to hear lots of water. Maybe that's come up a spot finally. Man, is it steep in here? Holy shit. Look in here. Wow. It's beautiful. Really Jurassic Parkish. Hey guys, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I don't really care after that. So I just need a few more. So if you guys, a few more of you guys could subscribe to my channel and put me over 1,000, I'd really appreciate it. That'll give me incentive to get to the top of this mountain and see what's in those caves. I'm gonna have to bring somebody with me because there's no way you couldn't pay me enough to camp up here by myself. Holy shit, I thought I made a wrong turn. I guess spending time looking for trail cams, but I put 4 of them up here. I know for sure, maybe 5. But I finally made it. I can see the shells. See? Oh my god. Okay, let's get in there. Let's see. Still lots of water in here, hey? So obviously, if anything needs a drink, it's gonna come down and access these water holes. Check, I left that peanut butter up here too. Okay. Camera over there. That tree. No. You can't see. No. Oh my god, that's my really expensive fucking trail cam. Ugh. No. Fuck's sakes. Somebody or someone, something, didn't like me putting that up there, obviously. I guess these things don't really like water, do they? Oh, that's just fucked. Man, that one's a real expensive one too. The only reason I put that up because it's got really good video and audio. Man, no. Okay, what about the other ones? Look. That one hasn't been touched. So nobody's seen that one, or nobody thing. So hopefully that's got some good shots on it, eh? Yeah, I don't know, I can start hanging up there. What the fuck? Oh, that's not good. Somebody ripped them off the tree. Just hung them there. That is so fucked. These ones look okay. And these are the cheapies. I would wreck my good one. That is so weird. Just hanging in a tree. So the only one that hasn't been tampered with is this one here. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe it's got some good shots on it. Check those SD cards when I get down. Holy shit. I left that seal on there too. Look at something's been in here. I left the cap off. Holy cow, it looks... Something's dug fingers right down to the bottom of that thing. Holy shit. Look, you can see that. It's like I can see the bottom plastic, like something scraped right down to the bottom. That's a long ways too, eh? Wow. That's pretty cool. But that's really shitty. I have another one down there that I can't find that's disappeared. And it just happened to be like my good one here is in the water. That just sucks. They say the SD card's waterproof, so maybe I got something on there. But yeah, 5 hours, over 5 hours today, get up here. And you see, come across these shells. So you explain it. Abalone, oysters, and clams. There's a bunch down in here. I was going to go higher today, but just coming up getting these trail cams, it's just wore me right out. And deflated me because I figured I had some good footage, and this one's sitting in the water. I don't think it's going to do it all that well. But I did pack my drone up here, so maybe I'll fly the drone a little bit. But I'm so far up here too, I didn't think anything would fuck with my trail cams. But there you go. But this guy here, look at that camouflage little guy. Yeah, this is past my furthest point now, so I'm going to go up a little bit further. But I'm a little bummed out about my camera, so I want to head back down. Now it's become a real slippery slick all the way up. There's not many places I can get off the side. I'm not going to bail. But wow, it's big up here. Big, big, big. So I wasn't able to finish that end of that film up in the mountain. This is I don't know, 2.5 months later that I'm putting that video together. The last scene that you saw in the video, I was literally almost crawling up that face because it was so slippery. And then there was two knocks. Two knocks that were so loud that it literally sounded like a gunshot by my head. And it took me right down. I literally did a face plant in the rocks. And I'll tell you, I've never been so freaked out in my life. I was just like, I felt like I was paralyzed in fear. And it was dead silent after that. But my head was literally ringing. It was so loud. I've had friends hit trees with baseball bats when we got back, and we can't even duplicate the sound that it had. It literally took me off my feet. And my head was ringing for hours afterwards. And dead silence after that. I've never felt so afraid, so vulnerable in my life. I thought for sure that was it. I was never going to get out of there. And I tell my friends the story, they just think I'm a fucking whack job. But I'm just telling you what happened. It's exactly what happened. I don't give a shit if people believe me or not, but this is what happened up there, and it scared the living bejesus out of me. And I was so into going up the mountains looking for these things, but that experience rattled me so much that it's going to take a long time before I ever go back up there, or if I ever go back up. It was unbelievable. Only way I could describe it is if a big machine had a big log and it smashed it. It's hard to even explain, but it rattled me so much. So whatever it was, it definitely didn't want me in there, or whoever it was, or So I mean, that was one of the longest hikes out of there. It was like dark by the time I got out, and there was like so much footage on the trail cams, but most of it was like anything irrelevant looked like a shadow going by, but I couldn't distinguish anything, like just a flash or shadow. And yeah, I haven't gone through all the footage yet, but yes, it was one of the most bizarre experiences I've ever had in my life. And I feel like I was getting too close, and these creatures or people or whoever up there didn't want me going any further. And they definitely got their way. But tell you, I was so into going up the mountains, and after that experience, fuck, I couldn't give a shit if I ever go back up there again, to be honest with you. But I'll try to get some of the trail cam footage, and I'll put that in another video, see if I can put together some of the shots. But like I said, it just looks like a lot of like flash, like something going by, but you can't distinguish what it is one way or the other. So yes, but if I do go back up there, I'm definitely going to have somebody with me with a gun, strictly for protection, and then maybe I would go back up. But like the old guy told me, the caves at the top of the mountain, he told me that there's shells and bones all through them, so I'd really like to get up there, but I don't know if I ever will. So yeah, there you go. Believe me or not, I don't give a shit one way or the other, and that's what happened. Like I said, the knocks were so loud, it scared the living bejesus out of me.